Germans. Why are they here?
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Retro Davo coming to you with some really exciting news. Bethesda is making an Indiana Jones game. And this has me hyped beyond belief. I happen to love Indiana Jones games. And no, I don't mean yes, we've had Lego Indiana Jones games on the 360, but I'm not talking about that. That is a Lego spin-off. I'm talking about a mainstream Indiana Jones original story game. It is being made by Machine Games, and they're responsible for Wolfenstein. And this has me super hyped. Now, we're not going to see this game for a couple of years, but they did release a trailer just to tease the announcement. And as I said, I am really hyped about this game. We have not had a Indiana Jones game since Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings on the Wii and PS2, which is what you're seeing here, the PS2 version.
That's better.
Now, I know that people are going to come out and say, because there's been enough time passed since they're going to say that this is an Uncharted clone or a Tomb Raider clone. Well, I got something to say to that. Tomb Raider is actually a clone was inspired by Indiana Jones, and so was Uncharted. Uncharted was also inspired by Indiana Jones. Especially Nathan Drake. His wit, his interest in archaeology, just everything about him just screams Indiana Jones. Now, as far as multi-platform versus exclusivity, I'm leaning towards this game being an exclusive to Xbox because the deal has already been set in, and I'm sorry, but PlayStation doesn't need this game. They have Tomb Raider, they have their own series, Uncharted. If they want to continue the story, Nathan Drake could come out of retirement. So, they don't need this game. Xbox, on the other hand, not only owns Bethesda, so they get first dibs on whether they want this game to be a Xbox exclusive or not. And my feeling is that they need all the games that they can get to draw people to their platform. And so my bet is that this is going to be a exclusive to Xbox and PC. But we'll have to wait and find out. This game is probably not for a couple years out. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably not until, like, I would say at least 2024. So yeah, that's the news, guys. A lot of old franchises are coming back. It seems to be the thing. Like, just a while back, remember, we got the news that, there was going to be a new 007 game with an original story, and I'm really pumped for that. We haven't had a game for 007 since the PS3, and I can't wait to see what this game is. But in other news, as you know, going forward, all Lucasfilm
Not bad.
property games will be handled by their new studio, Lucasfilm Games. And it seems like instead of making the games themselves, they will be dishing the licensing out to different companies to make the games. So, we know Disney, who owns Indiana Jones, has worked with Xbox for exclusives in the past, like Disney Adventures on the Kinect, but who cares? But I will say, we know that EA has already lost the exclusivity deal for Star Wars games, and this is a good thing. Yes, they made Fallen Order, which was really good, but they messed up the majority of the time. So, I think this is a really good thing, and we already know Ubisoft is going to develop an open-world Star Wars game. They've already said that. And
Professor Kingston was right about you.
we're going to see what else happens.
Glad he's not around to see it.
So I am excited for this new for the announcement of this new Indiana Jones game. This is Retro Davo coming out. Stay tuned. I'll have more coming in the future.